Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Inside Artesian Football here on WREP 15 Sports. I'm your host, Eric Meyer, joined as always by Artesian head coach Fred Kutruff. The Artesians make it 5 straight after a big win on Friday night over the Mid-State Conference rivals, the Plainfield Quakers, in impressive fashion over at Plainfield High School. We'll come back with the coach, talk a little bit about the highlights from that contest, and there were a lot of those offensively and defensively in the game from Friday night. We'll also look ahead to the Artesians' opening round sectional game. They finally get a game at home. They will host the Whiteland Warriors on Friday night. And we'll also take a look at the JV and freshman teams that wrapped up their seasons as well. Good seasons for those two squads also. Up first, so we'll take a break, come back with the coach, take a look at the highlights from the win over Plainfield when Inside Artesian Football continues.
Discover Artesian Outdoors, the Bass Pro Shop on State Road 37 next to 84 Lumber. Inside you'll find a shop crammed full with all your hunting and fishing needs. Artesian Outdoors, the Bass Pro Shop, carries a full line of archery and hunting supplies of all types. And they have a giant selection of tackle, live bait, and fishing gear. And catalog ordering is also available every Monday. For all your hunting and fishing needs, stop by Artesian Outdoors, the Bass Pro Shop on State Road 37 next to 84 Lumber behind O'Neill Mulch.
Shop at Keller's Office Supply at 159 North Main Street in Martinsville for all your school and office supply needs. When you come to Keller's, you'll find superstore prices with hometown service. Keller's Office Supply offers same-day delivery for all your office and janitorial needs. And if they don't have your supplies in stock, why drive when you can call Keller's? They have over 35,000 unique and hard-to-find items that are available to deliver them to your door the very next day. Looking for new office furniture? John Lake and Keller's can design custom-made furniture to fit your space.
Come to Keller's. We'll treat you like family.
Being a student athlete has definitely helped me in the classroom because it's helped me balance my time. Teachers expect the best of you, and so do coaches, and you also always want to be there for your teammates whenever they need you. Between school and sports and just being there for your friends, you need to stay highly motivated, stay on top of your game, and that way you can just be a better person overall. High school sports, a healthy part of a complete education.
Back inside Artesian Football with the head coach Fred Kutruff. And coach, you guys make it 5 straight after opening up the regular season 0-4. You reel off 5 in a row and maybe get your most impressive offensive outburst that you've had all season when the 55 points you put up on the board here on Friday night.
Well, I just want to really thank our kids and credit our kids. You know, those kids could have, tossed it in, not finished the season. We would be struggling, but our kids didn't do that. I hope it has a lot to do with my coaching staff, what we do in the off season. Those kids put a lot of time in, and it's really tough for them to quit. When you go back and what they do in January and February and all the stuff we do in summer. So I hope that plays a role in it. But I got to credit the seniors. I always say, so go your seniors, so go your season. And they've stuck with it. We've got a few on offense, a few on defense, mixing our younger guys. And, we won 5 in a row, and I don't think we're satisfied. We know we got a tough game coming up, and we're going to go out and play hard, execute, we hope, and let the chips fall where they may.
55 points, the offensive outburst. I know you put a lot of those points up on the board when you were at Lafayette, Jeff. You had a lot of those big games. Here at Martinsville, we haven't had a 55-point outburst since a big-time regional win that Justin Byers probably remembers, was a part of back in 1996 when they beat Evansville Harrison that year down in Evansville. I think a 63-point outburst, and now 160-something. He'll probably correct me on that. Had a 55-point outburst against Seymour there. But this isn't something where you get turnovers and you run into the end zone and get a cheap touchdown on a pick or a fumble recovery. This is 9 offensive possessions. You punt it once, you score on 8 others, and you're methodically getting it done on the ground and through the air. A very impressive offensive performance for a game that it's not for a Mid-State Conference Championship. you already know who you're playing, and for the kids to continue rolling like that, especially offensively, that had to make you guys very happy with the way they played on Friday.
Well, I think our kids were dialed in, we like to say. I think it's a combination of things. I think it starts with Anthony Lindsay. I like to say that I called the offense. I don't call the offense. I throw a play out every now and then. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But Anthony Lindsay and Fred Roman kind of work together on that. We all get a kind of a game plan together during the week, and then it filters to our kids. And I think offensive line, I think it's going to start right there. They're not the most talented, but they work hard. They've done a good job in the weight room, and they're getting better each week. And now you throw some talented running back with Hunter Smith, Kane Liscombe in the midst. We now have Dallas Fuller as one of our wing backs. And what's all making it click is Hayden Northern. He's never lost his composure. He can take a butt chewing, and he'll still look you in the eye, goes out and moves the chains. And I really think that with Noah Davis out there has done a good job. Robert Summers and James Callen, it's been pretty effective. We know it can change really quick if we don't execute. So I just think it's a team effort all the way from starting with our coaches down to our kids.
You'll see that team effort here as we take a look at the highlights from the contest, and there are plenty of those as the Artesians lit up the scoreboard Friday night at Plainfield.
Kane Liscombe, boy, he just runs, just a fun kid to watch. But I hope we always talk about how Bo Shields motivates. Watch how Kane Liscombe plays. That's how you should play. He just loves to play football. Great shot right here. That was Noah Davis, and those are hot balls coming in there, let me tell you. And Hayden was in the zone. Here comes Kane on our jet sweep again. People know it's coming, and we're going to run it. He gets in there. Remember, he didn't play football last year, so he's just now really starting to hit his stride. Big defensive player Zach Woods puts the pressure on, and then his buddy Millis comes in and puts the heat on along with Nunn, and that just shows you how strong he is right there. These kids have paid their dues in the weight room. Again, looks like the same play, but it is. That's Kane Liscombe, and we'll run that jet over and over until you stop it. And then hopefully we'll hit the big guy coming in the middle. This is great here. We break down protection. What a quarterback to make this throw. And there's a little sophomore Dallas Fuller making the catch in the back of the end zone. That's the way I've always envisioned this offense working, the way, talk about the way it used to be. Well, and it's not just one kid, it's a team effort. Great play here by James Callen. That was one of the things we talked about all week. They love that bubble off that two receiver side, and we kind of took that away from them. Good job there. I wish we could see that again. You see where he put that ball in between two defenders. Those are balls that you don't see many high school kids make. Big Hunter got rolling a little bit. Big run here. I think he scores on this one. Big fella's got speed, but the offensive line, look at the size of those holes. I like the way our guys, they don't mess around when they get in the end zone. They act like they've been there before. Good pressure right here. Zach Woods is very fast. We're trying to save his arm a little bit. I think hopefully we'll get him back and rolling. We'll take it easy on him. Kane Liscombe here again, doing what he does. We've been kidding about breaking a few of those, and he finally broke one on a smash route there that he's going to score on. Great ball right here it is. That's a good read by the quarterback. They gave us really no safety in the middle of the field. Great call by Anthony Lindsay. Saw that right away and went to it and got us a touchdown. Good play right there. Should have had an interception there by Kane. He was really disappointed, but offensive guy did a good job of knocking the ball down. Boot played something we were scared about with the screen. They hit us on the screens quite a bit. We probably didn't work enough on screens during the week. Defense was very well prepared, but that's something we probably should have hit, and then we kind of took that away from them. This is what we call Georgia trap play. Hunter Smith kind of rumbling up there in the middle. If you notice those backers pull out there, they're looking for that jet, and it really opens a lot of things up. That's Hunter Smith again.
Touchdown there.
Good catch right there. That's again another sophomore, but those are balls that are right in there, and they're lasers, and those guys are catching them. Something we weren't doing at the beginning of the year. This is what we call a funnel screen. Good, when Noah catches the ball, he's planning on getting in the end zone. He's not running afraid. he's got one thing on his mind. He's been doing a great job, and he runs that really well. This is the old Catholic sweep. They hit us a little bit, but that's another sophomore right there. Did a good job. Clayton Brown has really come on for us, playing well for us. There's big Clayton again. He's he's only a sophomore, guys, and he's going to be a force. I think he's got D1 material in him if he gets in the weight room. Big Hunter doing a good job. He's just a load to take down, and he's gotten a lot faster. He's probably shed about 15 pounds. I know football coaches don't talk about losing weight, but it's been good for him. It's made him faster.
Been good for you too.
Exactly. I'm trying. There's Big Hunter again. He gets down there and just doesn't move the ball at the end of the game. We just didn't feel like the game was over, so we couldn't pull guys because they had scored on a kickoff. And that's a great job right there by Hayden reading it. Everybody thought our fullback had it, but he pulled it. That's a design play, and we executed. So hopefully we can continue that and take it into this week.
Big win for the Artesians. Impressive. Like we said, they have 9 drives. They score on 8 of those in a game as they keep it rolling, get themselves in good position as they get ready to host their first sectional game since 2003. This one will be against the Whiteland Warriors. Before we get to that, though, we'll take a break. We'll come back with the coach. We'll also talk about success throughout the Artesian program. The freshmen and reserves wrapped up very successful seasons on the weekend as well. We'll come back and have that when Inside Artesian Football continues.